Hiya, it's Soy. Well, sorry for the wait. I had to work on this video on the sidelines since I am barely home anymore and I can only record at my house. Since I do go to school Monday to Saturday and it's taking a very heavy toll. So this video will be a bit short, but I have something planned that is a bit bigger, just a little space out between. Anyways, thanks for all the support lately. I promise I'll have a better schedule next time. Now, before we talk about how to revive the community, let's talk about how the community even started. On April 21, 2017, Luname released a game called Gacha Studio. This is when I started playing as well. A dress up game marketed towards kids. But it won't be until 2018 where the gacha videos will become a bit more mainstream. It started off with mini movies, then later branching into music videos. Back then, gacha would be getting millions of views since it was targeting kids and the internet was actually in its early days. But gacha life is when the community started to gain popularity. With the rise of animation memes, some kids were unable to draw, so instead they tweened. Gacha made it easy to make animation memes without needing to draw. Just getting a picture of your OC, then put that bad boy into Kind Master and you're ready to go. This was also the time where the term gacha edit was born. Using the gacha character as a base, people would trace over them, incorporating their own style. Remember when everybody had the cutie pun pun style and everybody had the word meh in their username and were obsessed with cookies and potatoes? Yep, good times. I did fall victim to those trends as well. Anyways, as some of you might have noticed, it seems like the gacha community is slowly dying out. But I don't think that's the right sentiment. I think it's long form good content that's dying out. I mean, just look at TikTok and YouTube Shorts, the gacha community gaining over thousands and even millions of views. I think gacha is doing well for themselves in that regard. Back then, you'd search up gacha and see videos ranging from 5 minutes, even 10 minutes, and even sometimes 20 minutes. But try searching it now, and all you see are YouTube shorts. Content farms have ruined this community. Compilations and those character react to type of videos really did kill the creativity. Although, I don't think the gacha community was ever creative. Well, of course, someone was there to start the trends, but everybody did make the same videos. That's why the quote unquote trends issue dates back to 2022 because everything about this community has been a trend, just like other communities. The only thing that has changed is that new algorithms really favor short and consistent uploads. The only people who can have the luxury of making long spaced out content are people with established communities, but even then, views can't reach their peak. Just look at some of your favorite gacha tubers, still getting hundreds and thousands of views, but they can never get the same amount of views as back when the community was still thriving. Honestly, I don't think the community is dying out. It's just that there is nothing new anymore. We've all grown up and have seen almost every bad boy, spoiled princess, and hated child stories that have been explored time and time again with very few standouts. The illusion of it dying out is because it's hard to grow in this community. Creativity isn't really rewarded anymore. Back when we were young, oh my god, everything was new and cool. We could watch the same thing over and over again and never get tired of it. All the nice new stories, takes on music, all the customization was really fun. All the tutorials, innovative ways to use and edit gacha. That's the only reason why a lot of the popular videos back then were the originals. Gacha bots, gacha animations, short stories, mini movies. Notice how the community revives every time a Luname game comes out. It's because it's new and something else we can explore. Now, the only way you can grow is following trends or making satire content. Nothing wrong with trends. It helps introduce people to Gacha, and it was how Gacha was built in the first place. But it makes you wonder if we'll have another breakthrough in the community.